Why don't you do a welcome back part?
Welcome back to another episode of House into Home.
Today, we're doing our launch.
Huge launch.
Huge launch. We're super excited about it.
Apollo mission failure to launch. Let's do launch. Are you in the mood for some launch? The face that could launch 1,000 ships.
I'm so hungry right now. We're launching today, so...
What are we launching today?
Well, it's a pretty big deal. I don't know. I feel like you should probably show it instead of...
I think maybe... I mean, it's been a long time coming.
It has been. It's kind of a dangerous mission, I'm not gonna lie. We don't really know what we're about to get ourselves into, and by we, I mean you.
Look at that giant frog right there.
Get him.
Can you see him?
So what are we launching? You might be asking yourself. Well, it's huge. It's big. It's super important in the cleanup of this pond.
We're launching a boat.
What we have here is a 1986 Crestliner equipped with wood bench seats, a state-of-the-art swivel chair, and oars.
Paddles.
Oars. Because Kristen was too scared to get in the boat herself, I made her push.
Okay, get in it. Hold on, you gotta put your oar in there.
Yeah, but... Okay, go. Push me. Push harder. Oh, you're doing it. Okay, I'll help you. Go, push. Oh.
Okay, well, don't do that.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
I'm gonna sink.
You're not gonna
There's
sink.
a hole in the back of it.
Where?
Right there.
There is a hole. I guess. Oh.
Oh, that's secure.
It's like a bathtub drain. Hold on.
Yeah, that's not.
Hold
that's
on.
gonna let water in.
Hold on. I mean, you can swim back if anything happens,
Okay.
right?
Oh my gosh.
Do we have salt?
Just go.
What if there's leeches?
Okay, hold on. I'm scared. Water's coming in.
Paddle!
Water's coming in.
Paddle! Paddle to the other side.
A lot of water's coming in.
Is it?
Yeah.
Paddle faster. He has all of this, but he chooses just to cross the pond to the dock.
Oh, giant bug just fell out of the thing again.
Successful launch day! Fist bump! Fist bump me! I'm surprised he hasn't asked me to call him Captain yet. Which I will never call him Captain. You really gotta lean back as you row it. It'll give you some... There you go. There you go. There's my Olympian. He's doing donuts in the boat. So the purpose of doing this boat launch is actually, I'm not sure if you guys can see, but the pond itself is actually filthy right now. It's really starting to get overgrown with like sludge and algae. So we needed to make sure this baby worked, otherwise we would have gotten a blow up dinghy in order to clear it out. And, oh my God, there's a spider on me. And I walked right into a web. And then we got to cut back. I'm not sure if you can see all the... What are those things called, babe?
What?
The tall grass over there?
Cattails.
We gotta cut back all the cattails.
We started by trimming off some of the tall grass right at the edge of the pond. Next, we used the pond rake to pull in some of the weeds. It may look super fast here, but I assure you, we pulled it in very, very carefully. We didn't want to disturb any of the wildlife. The grass was really tall on that side of the pond. I needed something a little bigger than a weed whacker.
I can take you for a ride on my big green tractor. I want to be clear, he's not even cutting grass. He's just motoring around on the tractor, making me do all the work.
After a few hours of hard work, we have kind of a shoreline. A combination of lawnmower, the weed whacker, and this wonderful, wonderful raking job.
I know, the ride-a-mower.
And the ride-a-mower. Day 1 of pond cleanup was complete. It took us a really long time. I mean, the water is clearer, it has less weeds. It's a little murky right now, but it's definitely clearer. And we only went to about there. There's still quite a bit more over that way to get rid of. It is going to take us a very, very long time. We are considering calling in some professionals. And we did. We got somebody out here. They cleaned up the pond. It's like night and day right now. All the weeds are gone. However, we decided not to remove these lilies here. They're very important to the local ecosystem. Local ecosystem or just ecosystem? Just the ecosystem. We did cut back a few cattails, but we also decided to leave most of those. Again, very important. We see birds flying in and out of there all the time. There's ducks that kind of hang out in there too, so we decided to leave them in. They're not a huge nuisance. They'll only continue to grow along the edge of the pond, so no big deal. You may have also been wondering why it's been such a long time since the last video was uploaded. Well, there's been some stuff happening inside the house, and you'll find out in the next episode.